What is up, people of the internet? Whoops. It is your host with the most, how I would say it back in the day, PC Gaming with Alex here, and I got another video for you guys. In this video, we're going to be talking about Minecraft. Just kidding. Anyways, this is another Midnight Card Talks with Rupert. So I cheated. You know, I haven't been posting because I haven't been in my car at midnight and talking. And, you know, I've been busy. So right now I'm kind of cheating. It's not midnight. However, it's becoming night. So, you know, I'm being honest, and I'm just going to say, let's just entertain this video as a Midnight Card Talk series, okay? It's part of the series. Anyways, on this episode, I guess, because this is like the 4th or 5th video I posted, it's becoming a little series. I just want to say we're going to be talking about time. And honestly, when it comes to this subject matter, I want to respectfully and unapologetically let you all know right now that these are just my opinionated, thoughts. And I am simply using this platform to express my thoughts and to share my opinions and ideas and, perspective ultimately. And, give you guys some insight as to how I view certain subject matters. Maybe it'll help you entertain, or question your own idea or philosophy or views on time. Maybe you might learn something new, and you might agree with what I have to say, or you might not agree with what I have to say. But just letting everybody know, before anybody, comes at me sideways with something that isn't really almost valid, where it's like, don't come at me with no hate. The point of this video is just to express, and I guess people, are entitled to respond how they please. That's something I understand, but at the end of the day, if you don't got something good to say, don't say it in the first place, especially on my channel. So with that being said, this video is purely all about my opinion on this subject matter. And so time. What is time, people? What is it? Time keeps going with or without you. Is it a man-made concept, or has it just always been there by universal law? Did God create time? Can you bend time? Can you warp time? Can you stop time? Or can you completely remake the idea of time and create a whole new different concept that measures time, but in a different way that challenges the concept that we've all created right now to measure time, which is the clock. The clock. What is the clock? The ticking clock. The seconds that go by every second that adds up to a minute, and then those 60 minutes add up to an hour, and then those 24 hours add up to a day, and then those 31 days add up to a month, and then those 12 months add up to a year, and then those 12 years add up to a decade. I hope I'm right when I said that. So what I'm saying is, time. What is it? Does it mean past, future, present, past, or future? Or is it just a tool that we as humans use to help us, understand our reality? Because we're so insignificant in the grand scheme of things that, in a way we like to think that what we know is factual, but I like to disagree because, what we know now may be entirely wrong in 20 years, and we'll realize that we had it all wrong. Hey, guess what? 20 years into the future, they discover this, they discover that, they discover this and that contradicts time or contradicts what we know. I don't know, our evolution, It's just the idea of don't take it too serious and don't sweat on that idea. But it's like, hey, what we know now may not always be what we know in the future. Meaning things can change. So what we know now may not be what we know in the future. That's the beautiful thing about science, and that's the beautiful thing about just having a logic, rational thought process, is that, hey, just as bare bones as this might sound, being a realist, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do about some things? The answer might be boring, but at the same time, it's very, very, very forward to the point where it actually makes you see reality for what it is. We're human beings on a rock floating in space, orbiting the sun in what we call a solar system. Our solar system. There's 12 planets, and they all orbit the sun. We're like the 4th or 3rd planet away from the sun. And, it's a day and night. How does that occur? Well, the sun gives out light. And, it depends where you live, but for some part of the day, you'll have light. And the rest of the day, you'll have night. Kind of like this, dark. Meaning that, hey, me, right now, alive, this video, 7 minutes have gone by. That time has gone by. If you've been watching me, thank you for sticking by. But what I'm saying is pretty straightforward. That time that has gone by, you've invested in this video. And it's a trip to me to think that just time keeps going with or without you. And so when you want to think about the grand scheme of everything, Earth, you want to think about how we measure time. We measure time based off of our day, which is night and day. And throughout our human evolution, our own human evolution, we've learned to measure time. Whether you do it in military time or, AM, PM, 12 o'clock, or 24 hours. I do 24-hour military time because that's universal standard in the whole world. It's applicable. But the thing is that what the fuck even is time? What is it? It is something that we use because, well, we're always looking at the time. But the concept of time has created for structure, for systems, for things to go, like in order, concepts, And it's that thing where it's like time has given birth to so many other ideas, to so many other concepts, that it just makes you question what exactly is time. Would people think it's just the clock on their room? The numbers on their phone? Or the length and distance of space and gravity? And is time measured in distance? Or is it measured in is it measured in distance, or is it measured in time? I guess. How else would you say that? It's that thing where it's like, what is it, man? Because it's going to keep going with or without you. The fucking, excuse my language, but just the idea of time blows my mind. Because once it goes by, dude. And I guess when you look at it from a subjective point of view, it gets personal here, because it's just like time is what you want it to be. It really is. For you, time can just be your work schedule. The time you have to go in, the time you have to go out, the time you get home, the time you get your check, the time you get groceries, the time this, time that, time this, time that. That could be time to you, your schedule. Or for some others, time can be history, meaning that the time that they were able to mark on their calendar certain events that occurred in their history now allows them to reminisce on some times that were good. But that time has passed and it has already occurred. It has taken place. It's now a time in history. But the thing is that the time we share right now in this present moment will also be history. Meaning that in 10 minutes from now, this would already have gone by. And I'm no longer going to be in this moment. And so what I do in this moment is quite literally up to me. And so that's what I mean. Time is subjective. It's what you want it to be. What is it? One thing I know is that it doesn't give a shit about you. It's going to keep going, with or without you. If you want to be, really real with time, you either keep up with time and move with time, because it's going to keep going. You got to think of it as a just constant second. 2 minutes already gone by. 1 minute has already gone by. 12 minutes have gone by. Second. Every second is moving forward. It's time that you cannot get back. Does that mean time is valuable? How valuable is time? Is there really a price you can put on time? Is 1 hour of time worth minimum wage salary? $12 an hour? Is your 1 hour of time worth $12? Is that how you value your time? Because I know one thing is $12 you can gain in less than 1 hour. It's not means that are impossible to achieve. But the thing is, that 1 hour, is it really worth your $12? Because once it's gone by, it's gone by. You can't get that hour back. It's gone. Those $12, you can get double of that in an hour. Thing is that the money's always going to be there, but the time isn't. What are you doing with that time? What makes your time worth living? What makes time valuable? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I gotta stop myself because I'm already 14 minutes in and I'm driving in circles in my neighborhood because I'm so invested in this video and sharing my thoughts. This is what this video is about. It's just a open discussion with me, Rupert. Whoever watches it, thank you. Thank you. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you. You invested your 14 minutes into this. And I sincerely hope that, I was entertaining. I was funny. I made you question some things. I opened your mind up a little bit. Or maybe you just hate me more now. I don't know. But one thing is certain is that I need to cut the video, because this is like my second or third lap in my neighborhood, and I don't want my neighbors to think that I'm like being weird. And two, I realize that the shorter the videos are, the more views I get. And it makes sense, you know, people want to watch something like now, like quick, short, simple, to the point, no wait. And so I'm trying to work on saying what I gotta say and being straight to the point, as opposed to just meaningless talks like this, like how I'm doing right now. Because I know myself, I'm very social, I like to talk, I can talk about anything, and I can talk to anyone. That's a dangerous recipe for a guy like me making YouTube videos in front of a camera to an audience that I cannot see, but I know is listening. Because I just want to talk about everything. I want to share everything, and I want to make sure that I get my point across, and as well as hearing other people's points. And you know, man, I just like love talking, okay? And I can excessively talk, okay? So I gotta cut the video now because too much time has gone by. Anyways, people, make use of your time. Be diligent, be smart, be wise. Always be grateful, always be thankful. Don't waste your time. If you don't know where you're at in life right now, that doesn't mean that you won't always not know. You will, and that time you're experiencing right now is necessary, because time could be warped and used to your advantage if you allow it. And don't let this time be a waste, even the hard times. Because if you ask me, you learn more from the hard times than you do the good times. And so, you're going through something hard, whoever you are, don't let these hard times go to waste. You get up, and you stand up straight, and you ask life, is that all you got? You got that, you little soldier? You got that? You got that? You got this. You stay strong, all right?